Hey team, 21 day Jody Stokes Familetti. Today is day 14. We're going to do ball and bar. We're utilizing the ball today. It helps the core. It actually works to make you unstable, so we want to try to balance through all of those exercises. And with bar, and while I realize that not everyone has a bar in their home, you can use a kitchen counter or your bathroom counter. We want to work on posture, and we want to work on core, and we want to work on grace, and we want to work on balance. So stick with me.
Team, we're taking the butt to the ball to the wall. Now, when you place that ball, put it towards your tailbone and not toward the arch of your back so that you can sit your butt back when you're doing the squats. Also, make sure those knees are above your ankles. I've got 8-pound weights and I'm doing hammer curls. Holding that last squat down, you're gonna pulse your knees together. Make sure your chest is up and back, abs are in. We're gonna finish this off with some hammer curls, about 12. You can do 8 to 10. Your legs are probably starting to burn at this point. Next, we're gonna move into some more glute work. You're gonna roll yourself forward so that the ball is right on your hips and the lower abs. Your toes are just tapping the bottom of the ground, and you're gonna lift your legs up as high as you can toward the ceiling, working what's called the gluteal fold, right where your glute meets the hamstring. Also, this might feel good on your low back. You're getting a little bit of low back and what some people call muffin top area. So we're gonna squeeze and lift those legs up single now. You might be able to get that leg up a little bit higher. With bent knees, go ahead and press both legs up, squeezing the glutes and lifting both heels up toward the ceiling. Rolling it forward the other way. Now, there's two parts. The closer it is to your thighs, the easier it is for a push-up. So if you're just starting this for the first time and you're not feeling hugely advanced, just keep that ball closer to your hips and your thighs. Push down to the chest, push up through the shoulders and the upper back and the triceps. We're going to push it back a little further now, and we're going to go into a little bit of a deeper push-up. The more of an angle, the more that it's on your shins, the harder this is. From this position, we're going to bring the knees to the chest. So you're in a tall plank with the ball, pulling those knees to the chest for your abs. Taking it back to the thighs, and we're going to hit a push-up with a butt lift. This requires a tremendous amount of balance. Be careful when you're doing this. Again, if you want to scoot the ball closer to your hips and your abs, please do so. Now we're going to sneak in some bars. So we're going to stand up, put our hands on the counter or anywhere you can. Balance, pull your core in, sticking our left leg back behind us, and we're going to lift and tap the toe. Just lift back and tap.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
We're going to bend the knee, we're going to bring it in, and we're going to kick it back. So you've got a little bend in the front knee, and we're going to kick the leg back. Nice, easy squeeze back. And as you pull that knee in, you're inadvertently working the core, so tighten up your abs.
6, 7. Now we're going to hold the 8 and then take it up.
We're gonna hold that leg back and we're gonna pulse it back. That leg, that glute should be nice and strong and taut in the back. So you're literally just pushing and fatiguing that glute muscle.
7 and 8. Now here we go into a little bit of a harder one. We're going to sit back one leg,
Hold the bend in the leg, big kick back. Bend the knee and kick it back. Now we're working more of the right leg, but we're still fatigued on the left leg.
kick, 6 squat, 1 leg, kick, 6 squat, 1 leg, kick. 2 more. How's that right leg doing? 1, good, and 2. Awesome. Shake it out. Woo. Okay, so a little twist.
Stretch out that back a little bit, reach back, arch,
Pull.
pull back into a big hamstring stretch, round that back. Pull yourself toward the counter or the bar, arching the back slightly, pushing away, and stretching again. You're pulling and stretching through the shoulders. As you bring yourself in, your elbows are close to your body, and you're doing a tricep push-up. We're gonna go to the other side,
Hold your posture. Tap and toe.
tapping that toe and kicking back.
Hold. Tap. Hold. Tap. Hold. Tap. Hold. Tap. Hold. Tap. Hold. Tap. Good. Now the bent knee.
Bending the knee, pressing back into that glute.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now you bring the knee in.
Pulling the knee in, tucking in the abs, pressing back.
Knee, hip. Knee, hip. It should kind of feel good. You're getting crunching in too for your abs. Feel that? Little crunch, little press. Good. Little crunch, little press. 2 more. Little crunch, little press. 1 more. Little crunch, and little press. Okay, then we step back and we step through the other way.
And instead of the stretch, you may want to bend that knee and kick it back another 8 counts.
Up.
Give yourself a quick stretch after.
Easy. Push. And push. Good. Open the hands up on your tippy toes.
Go ahead and press onto your tippy toes. We're going to do some push-ups, taking your hands wider and pushing away. These push-ups are great for those who cannot maybe do push-ups on the ground. You always have options to do push-ups against the wall. Of course, we're using a ballet bar here, but you can do them against the counter.
Here we're going to open.
We're going to do a little hip opener here, otherwise known as a butterfly stretch. So you're going to cross that knee across your body, keeping the knee up, opening and closing, squeezing the abs and opening the hip. We're going to take that leg out to the outside, squeezing the outside of the glute, and we're taking that leg back behind us just a little bit.
And then we're going to hold it up, Sheila. We're going to take your left hand onto the bar. We're going to start with
Then we're angling that leg back behind us, working up through the glute all the way up through the low back and the hips. Make sure you switch legs to the butterfly kick, to the back, side leg, to the back leg. Go ahead and pause if you need to pause. Moving back to the ball, we're going to do some chest presses. You want to make sure, the reason I'm keeping this on here is because you want to make sure that that head is on the ball. You want to relax that upper back onto the ball. So adjust yourself accordingly. We're going to do a chest press and a glute lift and a knee squeeze. Get those hips up high, pulling the abs in. I've got 8-pound weights here. You can do anywhere between 5 and 8 or whatever you're feeling comfortable with. to a skull crusher. Bring those weights together toward the ceiling, and you're gonna let those lower down towards your forehead. Same glutes, same squeeze, inner thigh. Go ahead and gently put one weight down. We're gonna take the weight from side to side. You need to open your legs nice and wide because you'll get a little bit of a glute squeeze as you turn. Be very gentle. Your neck is not supported, so if it's not comfortable to you, make sure that you roll yourself a little bit more onto your upper back and your neck is supported on the ball with no weight. Now your head is supported, hands are behind your head. You've got 20 sit-ups here, or crunches. So you want to focus right on the upper rib cage, the upper rectus abdominis, the top part of your abs. Pulling yourself up to the ball. Now you've got a little bit more of a full sit-up. So now we're engaging the lower rectus abdominis all the way through. Try to sit up as tall as you can. You're really feeling the burn. You got 20 here. Sitting up nice and tall. We're taking it from side to side. This should feel good on your back. Pull those abs in nice and tight and move from side to side, keeping those elbows up, shoulders down. Now we're gonna do this a little different. We've got our feet up on the ball. You've got a chest press and a butt lift. Go ahead and take it down for a skull crusher. Lift and squeeze your glutes. Next, you're going to put the ball a little lower onto the heels and you're going to come in for a crunch, trying hard to bring those elbows to the knees. Next, more balance. You're gonna take both hands by your sides with your palms down. You're gonna balance and support that foot on the ball. You've got 8 butt lifts. Good. If you wanted to take it to 12 or more, just make sure you guys stretch your back after this exercise. Next, we're going into the plank on the ball. Be very careful with this. Try to keep your chest up off the ball. You want your shoulders above your elbows. We're holding for 20 seconds. Then we're going to be going into a tilt. So you really want to make sure you're feeling secure on the ball. pull those abs in super tight, and just a gentle, easy press side to side with the hip. Now we're gonna stretch that back out because it's been working very hard today. We're gonna take it forward and we're gonna pull back. So remember back in the day, that old tire with the handles on the ends, the ab roller? I always felt like that killed my back. This might protect your back a little bit more. You're still pushing out, but you're staying elevated, and you're pushing the abs down toward the floor, but when you pull back, you get to round that back out a little bit. So push the arms out, drop the hips, pull the abs in, and roll it back. If you need to keep adjusting your arms, don't hesitate. Just change it so that you can feel better, and watch your back on these. Make sure you stretch, take breaks during that exercise. All right, here we go. We're almost done here, you guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna place that ball between both feet, secure it between both feet. We're gonna lift up and down. This is a major exercise for the hips, the waist, lifting up and down. You're also getting a squeeze in the glutes. What I really need you to watch is that shoulder above the elbow. Now, only if you're feeling secure, you're gonna take that hand behind your head, elbow up, and you're gonna bring it down to the hand. Now we're gonna reach that ball overhead to the feet, feet to the hands, and hands to the feet. Now, if your back is a little testy with this, go ahead and bend those knees because you're doing an unsupported throw down. Normally, I like to put your hands underneath your low back when you're taking your legs down straight. This time, you're taking those hands overhead with the ball. To the other side. Watch that shoulder above the elbow, lifting and lowering that hip. And if you're feeling secure, take that hand behind your head and bring the elbow to the hand. Awesome job, you guys. Today, you guys, and that's it. Be fit.